The Samsung Galaxy S6 Active is not your average smartphone. It's a rugged smartphone built for adventure, but it has flagship smartphone-like specs, which is not very common for rugged smartphones. In fact, it features just about the same internals as the standard Samsung Galaxy S6 and the Galaxy S6 Edge. It just features a more durable build construction made for people with a very active lifestyle, hence the name. And it is exclusive to AT&T. So enough talk, let's go ahead and see what it looks like and what's included in the box. With the help of my trusty Beau HD unboxing knife, we can go ahead and slice off the tape and lift up the top flap, and we'll find a quick start packet sitting right on top to help you get familiar with this device quickly and efficiently. We then have the Samsung Galaxy S6 Active below that, which we'll get to in a moment, but I'm going to set it off to the side for now. AT&T did include a preloaded SIM card here as well, which was kind of nice of them, so I can test this device out with the AT&T network and see just how well it picks up a signal. But underneath all that stuff, we do have several more items. First of all, we have a piece of paper advertising the Samsung Milk music service, which I personally have never used. It's a terrible name, but that's all I'm really going to say about that. Directly below that is a health and safety and warranty guide, which is, pretty self-explanatory. Next, we have the standard Samsung US wall wart with quick charging technology that will actually allow you to charge your Samsung Galaxy S6 Active from 0% to 100% in around 30 to 60 minutes, which is pretty awesome. And then we have a standard micro USB cable here, and that's about it. So let's take a look back at the Samsung Galaxy S6 Active and take off all of that plastic. You'll quickly notice just how different it looks from the Galaxy S6 and the Galaxy S6 Edge, besides it having the same general form factor. It has a mostly plastic build construction, which allows it to be dust-proof, shock, and water resistant, and have an IP68 rating. Now, if we take a closer look around the device, we'll find a dedicated activity zone button, which I'll touch more on later, and the volume rocker is below that. On the right-hand side, we have a power sleep button and a SIM card tray. Now, don't try and remove it with your fingernail, you'll break a nail. Ladies, trust me, it's in there pretty good, so use some sort of flat screwdriver or something to get it out. But on top, we have a 3.5mm headphone jack and IR blaster, and on the bottom, we have a micro USB port, and that's about it. On the front of the S6 Active, there's the standard 5-megapixel front-facing camera sensor and ambient light sensors, the 5.1-inch Super AMOLED Quad HD display with a 2560 by 1440p resolution. Gotta love that display. And then here's something different. We have physical buttons for the multi-view, home, and back commands. No capacitive touch navigation buttons, nor do we have a physical home button with a fingerprint scanner. That is gone, unfortunately. On the back, we do have a 16-megapixel camera sensor and heart rate monitor, just like the standard Galaxy S6. There's an AT&T logo, and then two little slits for the rear-facing speaker. Previously, the speaker grill was on the bottom of the S6. On the S6 Active, it's now on the back. But that's about it for the hardware. Now, the back cover does have some texture to it, but really not too much. And it contrasts with the smooth overlapping plastic shell, which appears to have 4 bolts in each corner. It really doesn't feel that bad in the hand, but in my humble opinion, this is one ugly looking device. I can't imagine the target market will really care too much about the looks as long as it's durable, but it definitely is less attractive than the Samsung Galaxy S6 or the S6 Edge, there's no question about it. The corners themselves are flattened out and aren't round, which kind of makes sense to help protect against drops, but it does look pretty bad. I do want to add that the buttons are very clicky and they feel really nice to press. Even the navigation buttons feel very sturdy. They don't feel loose at all, if that makes sense. So in terms of the hardware, it seems to be built very well, it just doesn't look that good. Now in terms of the software, you'll find a very similar, almost identical experience as, say, a Galaxy S6 or even a Galaxy S6 Edge. You'll find the absolutely beautiful display, the fast octa-core Exynos 7420 processor with 3GB of RAM. You do get a much larger battery though. There's a 3500 mAh battery that just dwarfs the 2550 mAh battery in the standard Galaxy S6. And there is an extra shortcut button which activates the Samsung Activity Zone feature instantly, and it's actually pretty cool. You get access to the weather info, barometer info, S-Health, compass, flashlight, and even the stopwatch. You can also select a station to play music for your activity using Milk Music. But what's even more neat about the physical shortcut button that launches the Activity Zone is that you can actually reprogram it. So if you go to the settings and go to Active Key, you can customize the active key to open up certain apps when you press it once. And you can program it to activate a certain app when you long press it. And you can enable the active key when on the lock screen. So this is a really cool feature. Big thumbs up to Samsung for adding this shortcut key. But with that said, guys, that's essentially the Samsung Galaxy S6 Active and what differentiates it from the standard Galaxy S6. I'll leave links to the AT&T listing down below if you want to check it out. It retails for $695 off contract, but you can get it for $23 a month for 24 months through AT&T Next. Let me know what you think of this device. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below or send me a tweet on Twitter at BeauHD. As always, I am BeauHD. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.